What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I should have done my fireside chat back at the Red Brick House where I actually had a fire, but I was just too tired trying to get ready for an inspection tomorrow and got to get over there real early. So I was like, I'm just going to get back over here, get cleaned up, climb in the bed and all that, and I'll do my fireside chat here. A couple of things that are really kind of interesting and kind of cool tonight. I get a daily text from Philly 500 with the link. Philly 500, I think, is literally just, I don't know what he's on, what he's smoking, drinking, whatever. Don't know if they put him on new medication or what. Don't know if he got a brain-eating amoeba when he was on vacation at the beach and everything else. But he is like literally in overdrive. If the Eagles don't play well this year, oh my goodness, there's going to be so much out there that we are just going to be able to laugh at. It's just, I mean, he is literally guaranteeing the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. But hey, you do you, bro. You do you. So I don't even know what he's had to say tonight. I'm just like, I just got too much work that I have to do. But here's what, the whole running back situation. We've heard the Cowboys are, they ended up letting Zeke go because of the money situation, but they look at it and say, we're done. You look at what DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray had a Dallas Cowboy record, 1,800 yards. 1,800 yards. And they had no problem saying goodbye to him. Zeke Elliott had about 1,000 yards less than DeMarco Murray did. Do you think that's going to be hard for them to say goodbye on that one? How do I say goodbye to what we had? All the good times that made us laugh. I want them back. No, they don't want them back. They don't want them back. They've moved on. And that's partially because of what they've got with Tony Pollard. Now, we know this is a great upheaval, just evil, when it comes to running backs. Saquon, who's trying to get a long-term deal because they recognize running backs, no, they're going to be used and flushed down the toilet. And that's why you put the tag on them. Get all you can because the franchise tag is only $10 million. Grand scheme of things, it's not a lot of money in comparison to what you're paying wide receivers. There's talk that CeeDee Lamb could be getting $25 to $30 million on a long-term deal. And you're sitting there like, I'm getting 10.2? 10.2. And of course, there's always revisionist history when it comes to contract time. So we're hearing things like with Saquon, it's like, well, if you take the first game of the season out, where he just went, I can't remember who they played, but went roughshod. If you take that game out, his numbers, they say, weren't that great. They'll go through and say, the last 7 games of the year, he never got 100 yards rushing. So, there's the whole thing that he's not really worth that much money thing that's going around now. However, he's still a great back. I don't care what you say. If he stays healthy, he is a great back. But here's the problem for your Travis Henrys and your Cook running backs, guys that are bruising running backs and things. You got to be more dynamic now. Saquon said this about Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard, he's probably one of my favorite backs right now. He it epitomizes. That's it right, baby? Mm-hmm. Huh? Yeah. Why did that not sound right? Epitomizes in every down back. At the moment he touches the ball, he can score from anywhere. And that's what you have to be. They always say, you got to be smarter, you got to be faster, you got to be better. You got to give a little something extra now to go ahead and have staying power as a running back. So, yeah, the question is, because this was originally NFL Films teasing, saying, did Tony Pollard do enough to make his first top 100 this year? That was the tease, and that's where Saquon ended up responding on there. Another thing that's interesting is, I feel like I'm Papa Smurf, which is kind of fitting because Papa Smurf, he was blue. Like it wasn't exactly Cowboys blue, although it's kind of close to the numbers blue that we have on there. But I'm okay because I feel like I'm the they always say I'm the OG, and I always say old guy, um, but it's supposed to be original gangster, but they really mean old guy. But I feel like I'm Papa Smurf with guys like DMV and Game Time and Prime Time and all that, and E2 Blue and stuff. I feel like I'm their daddy. I definitely Philly 500's daddy. But Game Time, he stir, like Jerry Jones, like to stir shit up. I like to stir some shit up. He has literally triggered Eagle fans on Twitter. Twitter is like war. This post that he did yesterday, all my troubles seem so far. Oh, okay, driving my wife crazy. Yesterday he posted a comparison of the Cowboys versus the Eagles. Super Bowls: Cowboys 5, Eagles 1. Division championships: Dallas Cowboys 24, Eagles 14. Conference championships: Cowboys 10, Eagles 4. Playoff appearances: Cowboys 35, Eagles 28. Wins against the Eagles all time: 72. Eagles wins over the Cowboys: 54. And so, yeah, they didn't like seeing that. And I guess that's why they always say, well, in the 2000s, you're just not relevant. Well, our history is our history. It just is. And you can't sugarcoat it. You can't hide some of it. And you can't try and make it better than what it is. Our history is our history. Your history is yours. You were ass until the 2000s. It happens. You guys were bad. You were butt ugly. You played better in the 2000s. 3 Super Bowl appearances. Congratulations. You won one. Finally. And then there's, excuse me, sucking up all this dust. And then there's DMV. And DMV, definitely go check out this video because, there's, again, revisionist history out there when it comes to now Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore is the greatest thing since sliced bread, according to some of the pundits. They're, how could you get rid of Kellen Moore? The Cowboys offense, best offense in football. Kellen Moore is a genius. Well, yeah, if you look at the numbers, the question you have to ask is, was that because of Kellen Moore? Or did they do it in spite of Kellen Moore? Well, DMV's got his take after going through the film and looking at the San Francisco game. People don't think about losing Tony Pollard. People don't think about offside penalties by, your offensive linemen. People don't think about, some of the plays that happened that could have been game changers. They only talk about one thing, and that's Dak Prescott's interceptions. Well, when you're running for your life and you have no weapons and you have to throw in tight windows, those things all happen. So definitely check out The Cowboys Are Better Off Without Kellen Moore. San Francisco game film. It is really good. It's hot. And that's all I got for you guys. I am going to go ahead and go to bed. The training camp schedule is out. And basically, it's about 3 practices a week. With the collective bargaining the way it is now, you can't have more than 3 practices in a row. And you can't have more than 3 padded practices in a row. I am so tired. So, remember on this hump day, hope you got over the hump. Hope you had a happy hump day and humping and whatever you do on hump day. But remember, tell the people you love them. I love you, baby. She said, if I really love you, I'd stop singing. That's what she really said. If you really love me, you wouldn't sing ever again. And you keep your pants pulled up. But tell the people you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. God willing, I'll see you in the morning, bright and early. Peace.